It's fine. We can clearly talk about all that. Remember, this is full disclosure. We're not hiding anything.
No. Okay.
Hence the camera.
So
let's just do this. Okay, so...
Client came in. His parents actually sent them to him, and he drove them into me from about an hour and a half away.
Okay.
2 pieces.
Yep.
You've got the engagement ring, and then I also have a cocktail ring here as well. What I wanted to show you was, so here's the appraisal for the ring you're looking at. I'm just gonna show you guys the cover.
Have grading lights in here, but
no,
it's okay.
Don't worry about that. Just read the appraisal.
There are some chips along the girdle.
Yeah, so here's what it says. Diamond engagement ring set in a platinum setting. There's approximately 1.40 carat round brilliant cut diamond in the center, grading VS2 in clarity and I in color. On each side is a taper baguette weighing approximately 0.16 carats, grading GH in color and VS1 in clarity. The total approximate diamond weight is 1.72. So,
by the way, I love this look. Like, I absolutely love this look. Can I see your ring? Oh, you don't have it.
I don't have it on.
So
but
my wife has this exact same ring, except the prongs are a little different. But this is such a classic look. This round brilliant in the center with 2 either baguettes or taper baguettes flanking it is probably one of the most classic look.
It is.
It's
That's
timeless.
Not a round brilliant though.
I know. It's a euro.
So it's a transitional round.
So he indicated. Now, mind you, I've said this in other videos, and I'll say it again. When you're looking for an appraiser, try to find somebody who is actually a graduate gemologist. It should say under their name, like some type of title or, what is it?
Accreditation. That's
who they belong to.
Yes, that's just the owner. So you're getting a little bit ahead of me. So
sorry.
First, can I take
you call it a round brilliant? It's a transitional.
So first thing that I noticed is that it's a round brilliant, not
transitional.
Not a transitional.
Yep.
I'm looking at the size. They put it at 140. Yeah. It's like visually that does not look right. So I did the millimeter measurements about 4 times.
It looks smaller.
To make sure that
it looks smaller than 140.
Yeah. So it actually by formula should weigh 126.
So by formula, what Ann means by formula means you can't. So on appraisals, there's 2 types of indicators of weight. There's actual, which means the diamond was removed, weighed on a carat scale, and they put actual. And then there's estimated, right?
Yeah.
Which means that as a gemologist, you get millimeter measurements, 3 of them, 2 on the top, and then your depth, and you're able to do calculation to give a estimated carat weight of the diamond.
Approximate value.
Yeah, or approximate, yeah.
So the thing about this appraisal too that I noticed was there were no millimeter measurements on it at all. So it's not like I can go back and double check their work. Because sometimes, as we have seen before, someone might make a mistake with one of the numbers or whatever. So I have no idea how they got 140, but that's not what I got. We went over it together, obviously did this all in front of him. Totally fine and understanding. He was here.
Okay.
Here's what I thought was the most interesting thing. So you have this cocktail ring as well that I just want to show you because this plays into what I'm going to say next. So this cocktail ring is platinum. It has a full carat in the center, 1.05 in the center, and then it's flanked by 2.65 carat stones. One's a 65, the other's a 63. Okay, in platinum. Yeah, they're not fantastic stones.
These are like I1, I2s.
Yes. But it's got a lot of carat weight.
Too bad. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful looking.
They're chunky stones because of the way that they cut them then.
Correct. Very sellable piece of jewelry. Beautiful condition.
Yep,
Looks like it's never even been worn.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. So, the local jeweler who appraised the engagement ring for $16,350.
Okay.
And the 3-stone ring for $13,200. Gave these individuals an offer for both of $6,000.
Now we can't make this stuff up.
First of all, hold on. You're gonna get ahead of me here. Let me finish.
$6,000
For both.
For both these rings.
Hold on. After just appraising them for almost $30,000. Now, that actually wasn't my biggest complaint.
Sure. Okay.
My biggest complaint is at a 126, let's go back to that engagement ring. Its true estimated weight is a 126. There's no way it's 140.
Okay.
I put it in an eye color SI1 clarity.
Well, IJ color because it's mounted.
Yes, but so I downgraded it.
SI1. I would agree with the SI1, especially with what we've got going on.
Sure.
Well, yeah, you've got some stuff. I mean, it can be cleaned up in BVS. But
mark it on that diamond right now at that weight. So at my weight and my color and clarity, mark it on that stone is between $3,400 and $4,000.
Okay. Yeah, it's a tad of color in there. Okay.
Now, explain this to me. This jeweler put that diamond at a 140.
Right, so add a 140 eye color,
Hold
right?
on.
VS clarity.
You're jumping all over the place.
The price
Let
point
me finish.
on that.
Add a 140 eye color VS2, which again, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. That's what they thought the diamond was because that's what they wrote it down as in the appraisal. So we're working off of their estimates. Market on that diamond is $7,000. They offered these people $7,000 for both. So what happened here? Did they overestimate this appraisal and then give them a actual value based on what the diamond is at 126? Or did they just shortchange these people by about
$6,000?
Yeah.
So that's why you consult with experts, and that's why we are called advisors and trustees, because this is what we do. We help families identify what they have and how to sell them, how to bring them to the marketplace, what they actually have. And this isn't the first for us. I can tell you on many occasions dating back to 2012, 13, 14 in our smaller office, the amount of pieces that would come into us
that are way off.
And we would bring them into our lab, evaluate them, all on camera, of course, and come up with completely different.
Right. So
stuff.
we're gonna go with the fact that this jeweler thought this was a 140 IVS2, and they offered this couple half, basically, of what its true market value is. Or you could think of it as they offered them fair market value for this, and they were gonna grab this for nothing. So either way,
that's how they were gonna make their money, clearly.
Yes.
But
either way. Huge.
But you can remove this stone. We can remove this stone and put it into one of our diamond auctions that we do and get market value.
Yes.
What Ann was talking about at a
I think what we're gonna do is
$3,500 to $4,200 price point just for the diamond.
Yeah, we're gonna polish and clean that. We're gonna consign that. That's a sellable piece of jewelry. We're still
even
gonna
with
do
the next,
both.
you think
Yep,
I think this piece for sure.
Yeah.
So you're gonna remove the stone and have them, or no?
I'm gonna try
sell
it as is.
Okay.
Yep.
Which.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
That's another thing. So there is another company out there that will remove your stones without you knowing to
certify them.
No, that and to evaluate them. We will never modify, change anything with the ring unless we get the client's approval first.
Yes, we don't remove anything without
nothing ever gets removed, period. I think it's unethical for anybody to do that. I think just because a company's working with it, it doesn't give them the right to do that. But we obviously consult with our clients first.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's just what I wanted to share with you.
So while we're doing this,
how ridiculous
and on
this
camera,
is.
I want to ask, have you run numbers yet on what you feel, not what the customer will net, but what these will sell for? Like, so...
Yeah, so even...
This guy here, the engagement ring, the round brilliant flank with 2 baguettes.
Yeah.
And then the 3-stone vintage piece.
So I think that the engagement ring is going to sell for probably between $5,000 to $6,000.
Okay.
I do think that 3-stone, even though the diamonds are not the greatest, when I priced them out individually, because you've got 2 60s on either side, that's looking at about $5,000 to $6,000 also.
Okay, so we have $10,000, $12,000 worth of...
Correct.
Gross.
Double what the local jeweler offered them for both pieces. So that's a huge
So they'll actually get, between fees and everything, they're gonna end up with...
They're going to hopefully walk away between about around
$7,000-$8,000. Well, actually more than that.
Yeah, I was going to say they're going to walk away with around 10.
Yeah. So $4,000 more than what their offer was locally. After our fees,
After all is
we'll
said and
clean,
done.
polish. We'll make sure that these are what we call retail ready. So we'll put the time and the energy into cleaning, polishing, rewriting them if we have to, doing the photographs, and then posting them on our platforms.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned before, we reach about 8 million shoppers, viewers out there that look at our stuff. So, okay, cool. I like these. These are 2 cool pieces for sure.
Yeah, I just thought this was appraisal. You know, I'm sitting there going through it, and I'm like, this doesn't make sense. This.
I love these vintage pieces.
Oh, I know. That's a nice one. I already have a client that has their eye on it.
Okay. Make sure you consult with professionals before selling your jewelry. Moral of the story.